Croc.
Legend
Of the
Gobbos.
Welcome back to Croc,
Yeah.
the legend of the Goohoos.
Croc, the legend of my cooch goo.
Cuckoo-ca-choo. I'm a walrus. You're a walrus. We're all the walrus. I am the walrus.
That's not how this goes.
He's like taunting the guy in the cage. I got your key for you.
I
Let
got
me
it.
out! I got your key.
Yeah,
You
but-
can have it.
I guess it's not the
The
right key.
only way you can get the key if you send me nuds.
It's not the right key, man.
Send me some nuds.
It's not the right key. It's not the
Dude,
right key.
there was a thing that to lift you up to get the right key for it.
Oh, well, I guess I missed something back here then if I didn't get the right key.
Damn right.
Jump. And...
I'm sorry, Kody. I always say you're an idiot.
Ah.
I'm sorry, Kody. You're not stupid. But you do wear glasses and we're on the mid, so...
I'm stupid. I'm fucked in college.
Well, not necessarily.
Not necessarily. A lot of people do well. Besides, if you screw up at ISU, just go to Ivy Tech.
No, you can't screw up what I do.
Why not?
Your dog's stupid. Hey, stop it.
I know. I don't know why I have all the stupid dogs. Well, Haji and Mr. Belvedere aren't stupid.
Mr. Belvedere? Trying to watch Mr. Belvedere.
Now, how come he didn't pull you down?
I don't think you can go down.
Well, remember, because there was that one, and it pulled him down, and that one just, like, killed him.
I don't think you can carry it.
Splat.
Save that dude, man.
Save the dude, man.
Save the man, dude.
Oh, kill him.
I don't think you can kill this guy. I think you're supposed to just avoid him.
Alakazoo.
Alright, now get all these
I can
boxes
do that.
to go down.
Ah!
There was something on my leg.
So yummy. So yummy. There is something on my leg. So... That wasn't another spider, was it?
I'm not.
Maybe this time it'll be a Black Widow that gets you.
Are you retarded?
No. Why? What?
What?
I'm just saying, because the last time weren't you bitten like by a brown recluse? Yeah, so maybe this time it'll be a Black Widow, because I think that's like
Maybe I
Wait, you
get
got
bit
bit by
a black widow, and I'll start going. Ba-da-da-da-da-da.
Shut up.
Yeah, then you'll be wasting your time trying to be a smartass about the fact that you got bitten by something that was based, that a drumline show that you were in was
Yeah.
based on, and then
And
you're
I'll
just gonna
die.
die.
Yeah, I got
I'll be like, Cody,
Remember that?
seriously, you just got bitten by one of the world's most venomous spiders. Get in my truck, and you're just like, nah, 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 nah,
I
nah,
had a hole
nah.
in my leg for 4 weeks.
You got bit by a brown recluse? When?
2 more days. If I wouldn't have gone to the hospital in 2 more days, I would have died.
Why did you wait so long to go to the fucking hospital?
Because
I
his
didn't know-
family's
I didn't
poor.
know what it was, and it was. I had noticed it the day before that trip to Purdue.
Purdue.
We
Purdue.
took to Purdue when we played
Yeah,
with the
it's-
band.
it's
Oh
the
yeah,
college
where I
all
gave
about
that
birds.
college girl,
Yeah.
where I gave that college girl my number.
Yeah.
Joe, were you there for that?
I don't know if I saw you give it.
Okay,
No,
so
yeah, no, you told me about it because you like went. Yeah, tell the story because I don't want to
Yeah,
tell,
man.
but I know what you're talking about.
I was dating Emily at the time, and she was with me, and I was just sitting at a table, and because it was during lunch, and they let us go to the food court, and so we were like eating lunch with the college kids, and there was these 2 really hot chicks sitting behind
How
us.
hot were they?
So hot that if I were to touch them, I would have got 3rd-degree burns.
Wow, that's pretty hot.
Yes, sir. Anyways, back to the story. I kept on daring Justin. I was like, Justin, dude, go up to those girls and try and get their number or something. Give them your number. And he was like, no, man, no, don't. I don't want to. You do it. And I was like, I can't. Emily's sitting right here. She's my girl. And he's like, Emily, do you think you should do it? And she was like, well, I mean, if you think you can do it, go right ahead. And I was like, okay. Blew off some steam a little bit. So I went and threw away my tray, and then I was like,
You threw away the entire tray?
yeah, I went and threw away the tray. They were pretty pissed about that. But I calmly went over there and her phone was sitting on the table. So I was like, hey, what's up? I'm Jackson. I kind of noticed something. Something's wrong with your phone. I noticed it from over there. She's like, oh, really? What's wrong with it? And I was like, my number's not in it. She goes, to my surprise, my face must have been like, my mouth must have dropped so wide open because she was like, oh, well, we should change that. And I was like, oh my god. So like I tried to be like calm and smooth about it. So I was all like, it's like okay, all right. So I picked up my phone, I put in my number, and then like it was an iPhone, so you can take pictures for the ID, and I took a picture of me with a gun and winking at the camera like I was shooting like it was a finger gun, and I was like pretending I was shooting at the camera, and I was like giving her a kissy face. I was like, give me a call sometime, baby. And she was like, I definitely will. And like I walked away with all my friends. It was so badass.
She never will.
Yeah, did she ever call you?
I don't know, cause I don't ever know what the number is. But she was like, she texted, or maybe not her, but somebody texted me and was like, hey baby, and I was like, hey doll, what's up? And I didn't know who it was, and then they never texted me again. So that very could have been her. If you're watching this,
been the one.
if you're watching this, Purdue girl, I love you. Okay, that's too far. I don't love you. I kind of here's this is how you get girls. I'm kind of interested in you, but I'm gonna play hard to get, so you come to me. So yeah.
No, I think the best way to get girls is the way I did it at that one pep. We didn't even know each other when I did this. I was at a pep band game. Hold on, I'm gonna tell this story. So I was at a pep band game and we were on break. We always get to go on break during third period, whatever the term is for the basketball games.
Where's your fucking key?
How about that door?
Anyways, so I was hanging out with a couple of friends in the cafeteria area, and two cheerleaders from the other team walked by, and one of my friends was just like, "Hey, I dare you to go like ask one of those girls for their number or something." Yeah. And I was like sitting there for a second thinking, and I said, "You know what? I'll do you one better. Watch this." So I got up and they followed me, and I stood outside the door. The doors were propped open where the Girl Scouts, the cheerleaders were at. And I just stood there for a second, and they're like, what's he doing? And I just screamed, will one of you please go out with me? And they just kind of turned and looked at me, and I was like, I'm so desperate, I don't want to die alone! Please, for the love of God, will one of you just be my girlfriend? And so for like 10 minutes, I just stood there doing that. And like right before we were supposed to go back in the gym, like one of my last comments was, I was just like, I'm as serious as breast cancer. Will one of you please go out with me?
Did it work?
No.
Did any of them come talk to you?
No, but they kept kind of like, this one girl kept kind of glancing at me. I think she wanted me.
I think she wanted me. Is she the one that sent you the picture of her tits?
She kept like lifting up her cheerleading shirt the entire time I was doing it.
I think she wanted me. So I was like hanging out with this girl, and she like kept touching my wiener or something, and I was like,
I mean, we banged like 7 times, but I don't know. I don't know if she wants me or not.
Sucking on my pee-pee, but like, so do you think she like likes me or something?
So I got.
Is it the same one every time? Is it gonna be in the middle every time?
I don't think so.
It's on the far right.
No, dude, it's the middle.
It's the far right.
It's the middle, dude.
It's the far right.
It's the middle, I swear.
Far right.
Oh.
What?
I'll see you were wrong.
What?
Oh wait, you can just get a heart because you already saved this dude. You don't have to save the Koopas. The Goombas.
The Goombas? The Bomb-Bombs. You don't have to say the bloopers. I mean, the Cheeps. I mean, the Boos. I mean...
Oh god.
The Luigis?
You don't have to say the Mansions. Boom! That's how we do it on my street, bitch.
Yeah, bitch. Yeah,
Oh,
bitch. Catch that balloon.
So I had a friend in high school.
You had a friend?
Yeah, I had a friend. He was black, too. Anyways, he told me about this game that him and his friends that I'm not allowed to hang out with do whenever they go to, like, a restaurant.
Why is that?
I don't know, because I just don't know him. He never even said I wasn't allowed to, I just assumed. But anyways, like, he told me about this game that they would play whenever they'd go out to eat somewhere. Where, whenever the waitress would come up and ask them what they wanted for their dinner, they'd be like, oh, yeah, bitch. And they just keep saying, yeah, bitch, in between each couple of words and see how long it takes her to notice.
Yeah, bitch, I want this, sandwich.
And then she'd be like, do you want fries? And then be like, yeah, bitch.
Yeah, bitch. She didn't even notice.
Yeah.
I went to Applebee's the other day, and, like, I walk in, and I'm like, they're like,
yeah, bitch.
Who was I with? I was with some people, and they were asking if we wanted to try some new domestic beer that they got. We were like, no, we're not old enough. They're like, oh, really? How old are you? And the other people I was like with like Conrad and other seniors that had just graduated. So like, oh, we're 18. And they're like, oh, I guess we could see that. And then she goes, so are you a senior too? I'm like, no, I'm gonna be a junior this year. And she's like, what? I'm like, I'm only 17 years old. She goes, there's no way you're only 17. I'm like, I'm only a junior this year.
I mean, aren't juniors supposed to be like 22, maybe 23? No.
I'm only 17.
Wow, where'd she go to high school? Kentucky?
Well, they don't have ages in Kentucky. I don't know where Kentucky is.
Is you my cousin? I don't know. Well, then let's get married.
Cody,
Alabama.
what's Kentucky?
No, I thought Alabama was... Oh no, here comes another tornado!
Is that on the other side of the moon? Are those places on the dark side
Yeah,
of the
you
moon?
never go to the
Been
dark
to
side of the moon.
Earth before, you silly fool.
You silly...
No, I haven't. I don't know
Yes,
what Earth
you
is. I was
have.
born
Yes,
here
you
on the moon.
have.
You were not born.
Yeah, we
on the
found you in a
frickin'
crater
moon.
and we raised you as our own.
The only restaurant I've ever been to is
No,
Applebee's.
we found you downtown
And it's the moon
eating babies. Do you not remember this?
Yeah, downtown in the moon.
No, downtown.
At the Applebee's store. Got
The Applebee's store.
At the Applebee's store, where you can buy lots of apples and bees.
But, since we're on the topic of like things that people do at restaurants, I had another friend who like went to
You had
he went to Wendy's one time, and normally I don't find the humor in the people who are like they'll go to like Burger King and be like, yeah, I want a Big Mac, ha ha ha. That just kind of humor never really struck me funny. But I had a friend who went to Wendy's one time, and he did it so well that it was actually hilarious because he like went through the drive-thru, and the whole time he did this, he was like dead serious. Like he wasn't like obviously making it into a joke. He tried to make the woman think he was being serious the entire time. He pulled up, and the woman was like, you know, hi, welcome to Wendy's. What can I get for you? He was like, yeah, I heard on a commercial on the way here that the McRib is back. And she was like, oh, no, honey, you got us mistake. This is Wendy's. That's McDonald's. He's like, oh, I'm sorry. And she's like, is there anything else I can get for you? He's like, yeah, I'll take 2 of those. And she was like, two of what? And he's like, 2 of the McRibs, because I heard they're back. And she's like, no, you're not understanding. This is Wendy's. Wendy's doesn't have the McRibs. He's like, can I get those without the pickle on it, though? And he just went on for like 10 minutes. And finally the woman was just like, go away! You're getting nothing!
Cody, you suck.
Ah, humbug. But humbug.
Dude, Cody, you suck.
There you go. And what is the point of this?
How many are you supposed to get?
Good enough.
So you probably did it wrong.
So the hearts give you an extra life? Is that what they do?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, like every other game. Don't hit me, Cody.
Stop it, you're killing him!
Like every other game. Like every other fucking game.
Well, we'll see what the other games are like on the next episode of GameBurnersAdvance.
Hot
Fuck
fun.
you.
Hey, don't tell that to our fans.
Hey, I
You
love.
haven't.
But really, you guys make this whole thing possible with your phone calls and your liking our video. Okay, you guys don't really do anything. So if you watch this video,
And with all the porn you send in too.
Cody, enough of you're being disgusting, Cody. Okay, that's
Well, somebody.
Cody, enough.
Somebody sending you porn.
Okay, all right. Have fun, you guys. I love you.
I sort of like you guys.
I've grown very fond of you guys.
Maybe yell at you twice.